Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Today, a weight loss plan created and designed by doctors that has now expanded nationwide.
This plan that's now in Wisconsin not only helps members reach their goals with coaching, it gives them the tools to keep it off. So come with me as I take a tour of Profile by Sanford. This is the time of year everybody's made resolutions, and by this time, many people have already broken them.
I hope not, but yes, that's the reality of it, yes.
But what you guys do here at Profile is you truly help people stick to resolutions and get to their goals. Talk a little bit about what it means to be a member here at Profile.
We do year-long memberships, and with that membership, you get your personalized plan, you get a Smart Body scale, and then you actually get complete access to the coaches. So you don't pay for coaching for that whole year. You get the coaching, and what we recommend is coming in about once a week, especially at the very beginning. It's different for everybody. I mean, some people don't need the accountability. They want to come in for recipes. They want to come in for the education. It's completely tailored to you. That's why that one-on-one coaching is there.
One of the things that I think is interesting is the research that's gone into it, and this is truly something that Sanford is all about in terms of their hospital system, really.
Yep, and Sanford is based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but it's national. It's actually worldwide. But Sanford Health is kind of like a hospital system, like a Froedtert Health. And 8 to 10 years or so ago, they developed a weight loss and health coaching program. And they said, hey, why don't we have our physicians, our researchers, our nutritionists develop products, develop protocols, develop the coaching aspect of it, and we have all the resources right here. Why are we not doing it? And that's what they did about 8 to 10 years or so ago, and now I think we're in all but one state.
Talk a little bit about how the experience works, because there's a genetic component for testing that you can do. What does that do, and how does that provide you creating the profile for someone?
So we're a 3-phased approach. So our first phase is actually called Reduce Reboot. Our second phase is called Adapt, which would get you more adapted to grocery food and less to profile food. And then that last phase is called Sustain, and it's just a maintenance phase. We could be all grocery food. A lot of our members like to usually keep a bar or a shake in their plan because they like the taste or convenience of it. And so that genetic test, what it actually does is it tests the gene in your body that tells us how well you metabolize or process carbohydrates. So we can try building a plan specific to your genetics that says, hey, this is about that range that we should be in with carbohydrates, and this is going to help maintain and keep that weight off, because as we pull out some of those profile products, start adding in grocery food, well, some of those calories are coming from carbs, and we're just able to really tailor that plan specifically to your genetics.
Is it super expensive?
It is not. I mean, it's a great question, but that's
because it's a year.
Yeah, it's a year long, and so usually our memberships are about $399.
That's it?
So yes, and so it gets you everything. So it gets you your plan specific to you. It gets you that Smart Body scale, and it gets you all that coaching. The only thing you're responsible for then is just purchasing your products to plan.
In the time that you've been working with Profile, how much weight have you lost?
I've lost 50 pounds in 4 months, and now I'm working on maintaining before I lose my next 50.
Wow. Okay, so people are going to say 50 pounds, 4 months, I've got 10, I've got 20, I've got 100, however much people have to lose. What is the experience like?
You know, the best part for me was, I think when I thought about starting a new eating plan versus diet, and new eating plan and a new lifestyle, I thought, you know, of deprivation. And instead, I started off and I journaled for the first several weeks. I'm like, I'm never hungry. In fact, at the end of the day, I'm kind of cramming in the rest of the stuff that I'm supposed to eat to make sure I was getting my proper nutrition. And so part of the experience is a whole new way of thinking about food, because I was eating so much differently, so much fewer carbs and so much more vegetables. I couldn't even believe that.
And one of the things that you love, I want you to show, because this is, I have to try this after today. This is actually a replacement for bread, because cutting down on your carbs was important.
It's called a cauliflower topper, and I use this, I toast it in my toaster oven, avocado toast. I use it to make these wonderful egg sandwiches.
Yum.
Oh my gosh. I just use it anytime that I want bread, and 2 of them together are 2 cups of vegetables, and there's no flour in these. I probably have 5-6 packs of those in my freezer right now.
I think I'm probably gonna have a lot too after it too. I'm excited to try them. So how do you feel now, having lost 50 pounds? I know you still have more that you want to do, but how do you feel?
So we call it NSVs, non-scale victories. And when I met with the initial coach I had, Tierney, I wrote down everything that I wanted about this weight loss journey that had nothing to do with the number of pounds. The first one was fitting in an airplane seat without having to ask for an extension. And when I nailed that, I'm like, okay, well, that's like a milestone. And so many, like I'm fitting into my clothes better. The confidence is coming back, and people see that I'm an entrepreneur, and so they see that I'm showing up differently for things. And you don't always realize when weight builds on slowly how that might knock away at some of how you present yourself. And I just feel like every pound I'm letting go of, like I'm coming back out of my shell.
I love it. I think you are a true example and a shining light for so many people who want to do what you've done. So thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And right now, if you contact Profile by Sanford, mention the Morning Blend, you'll receive their year-long membership for just $150. Normally, that's $399. So all you have to do is call them, 414-240-3173, or check them out online at profileplan.com.
All right, stay tuned to the Morning Blend. We're going to be right back.